what did you think today about O.J. Simpson going away for a very long time?
Well, John, it was kind of a detached expectation I've had. I think it was inevitable. I have watched from afar over the years, shaking my head, realizing this guy just doesn't get it. He's in Florida. He slaps a guy's glasses off in a road rage incident. He gets involved in numerous calls where the police have to respond to his home, domestic situations with new girlfriends, his daughter. He gets involved in defrauding the Goldmans and flim-flamming sports memorabilia and storage lockers through multiple friends over the years. He gets involved in getting caught stealing cable services and gets fined. Did the apple fall far from the acquittal tree? No. In law enforcement, after about 10 years, you can pretty much read the playbook in the first 5 minutes you look or talk to somebody, and if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. And today was O.J.'s tomorrow.
When you're looking back, and I know you were convinced even before the end of the trial, and I certainly was by the end of the trial, that O.J. had committed these murders. I had no doubt about it. And it seemed clear to me that for whatever reason, and there were many, that jury just wasn't going to wasn't going to convict him, and so he walked away. Did you know, from your experience, the way guys like him behave, that this day was coming, that one day he would actually get sent away?
Absolutely. I thought he would probably go down with the screams and cries of another young woman that actually flees the scene before her final breath. That's how I thought it would go down. And there's some irony here, and I watch, and I have all day. I've watched defense attorneys and semi-sympathizers with, this is payback for 1994. What's interesting about it, there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat, and so be it. But if you have an opportunity, no different than Al Capone went away for tax evasion for the rest of his life, not the multiple murders that he committed and not the multiple murders that he ordered, they skinned that cat in another way. And Simpson wasn't framed. No undercover officer set him up. He is just, as Judge Glass said, ignorant, stupid, and arrogant. And that was the way he was born, and now we see him for the thug he has always been. It's interesting, during the murder trial, there was many people that came forward, but none of them were his NFL teammates. And, there was a lot of information that came into that trial that never made the courtroom, and one was nobody on the team would hang around with him. Now, consider the NFL and their reputation, and they won't hang around with Simpson. Now, there's something wrong with that. And, Simpson, and I'm not the first to say this, but, there's a massive personality disorder that lives between those ears. And I think it's been played out, and I don't think he can stop himself. That's why I'm so detached from Simpson, and I always was. I never had some personal vendetta or hatred or anything else, because I know who he is. I've talked to hundreds of them.
Yeah, Mark, he you saw the tears for himself today and his excuses. I mean, it is kind of exquisite in the irony department, isn't it, that he goes to Vegas for a wedding. He hears, oh, so-and-so's got my stuff in the room. I'll just get some guys, go up there and grab it. And that simple decision has led him to a jail cell for, perhaps the rest of his life, when everybody knows, everybody knows, this is a guy who got away with 2 murders.
Well, everybody knows that, John. And so we can't, as it's been said, you can't unring a bell. And that is who people are And he got, let's look at something here. First, he didn't just go to Las Vegas for a wedding and just happened to have people there. He arranged a meeting there because he was probably too cheap to go somewhere else. He was going to kill two birds with one stone. So let's not get too far away from the truth on that. And then the other thing is, John, when you look at this, he got away with a double murder. I don't care which side of the fence you're on. O.J.'s 100% guilty. O.J.'s 100% innocent. I don't care. The guy got away with murder, and he knows it. He looks in the mirror. The civil trial, he's found liable. He still looks in the mirror. Do you think this might be a time when you're still getting $25,000 a month, you still have two young children, you might look in the mirror and go, I'm going to change the way I run my life, and I'll never be able to make up for what I did, but I'm going to be a different person. Does he? No. Rehabilitation. There's a reason that they stopped rehabilitating criminals or attempting to in the state of California. It's because by the time they got that far, where they're in a maximum security prison, there's no rehabilitation. He is what he is.
So you've had a lot of experience with people who do go away to school, as it's sometimes referred to. How will he do in this stretch in prison?
Oh, he's going to do fine. He'll be in solitary. He's going to a maximum security prison, Eli. He's going to a place where if he went out in the exercise yard, he'd be chewed up and spit out, and probably within a couple weeks. So he'll be in protected custody, and that means he's by himself. He'll get 1 hour of exercise in a cyclone fence enclosed structure, 1 hour a day. He'll get 3 showers a week. He'll eat by himself in his cell. He'll have no cellmate. That's how he'll live. That's his life for the next 9 years. If he has an attorney that wants to petition that he should be put into general population, that attorney probably should be disbarred because Simpson will not be alive very long.